Hi, I'm Rosemary Wamanam, and I have here today on my immediate left Mr. Afam Nnaji. He's also known as Okite. Mr. Nnaji has been a former commissioner of sports and lands in Enugu State, Nigeria, and a very big fan of Rangers International of Enugu State. And I have on my immediate right Mr. Diluted Ikpechukwu. Mr. Ikpechukwu is a Nollywood legend and an actor and a writer. He has produced many successful movies in the Nigerian industry. He has extensive knowledge and interest in Nigerian football. He's a strong supporter of Rangers International. Mr. Ikpechukwu, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
On my far right, I have Mr. Kenneth Boldman. Kenneth Boldman is the president of SKB Entertainment Fitness. He is a Nigerian football legend and also an ex-Great Eagles football player. He also played for the Nigerian national team and the Rangers International Football Club of Enugu. Currently, he resides in California, Los Angeles. You're welcome, Mr. Kenneth.
Thank you. What do you guys think about the players started going abroad, going to United States? We started losing players. There are so many players that left Rangers, like myself, in 1983 actually. I got a full scholarship to attend the University of San Francisco. Francis Okaro, Onyaka. So we lost a lot of players going to the United States to play. They got full scholarship. There was a period of time where Rangers players were leaving to the universities in United States to further their education and also play for the schools in United States. That also impacted the performance of Rangers. Although, they quickly replaced those players, but it wasn't the same when they left.
It couldn't have been the same. I remember Rangers, when we were talking about Rangers played for 2 seasons without losing a match home and away. I think it was 75 and 76.
Yeah, that was the sides that played that.
They did not lose any match home and away. That's when you are talking of these Rangers. When they are going for a match, it's not like today when we were talking about comparing the players in those days, and you don't compare life and death.
How about the national team? The national team, the Green Eagles, the Super Eagles.
Yeah.
How Rangers players influenced the national team.
Okay.
I could remember when they invited me to the national team. We were nine Rangers players starting in the national team. It was like Rangers team playing for Nigeria.
You mean 9?
9 starters.
Out of 11.
Out of 11.
The other ones came from shooting stars.
From shooting stars, exactly.
It was
9 starters from Rangers playing for Nigeria.
Yeah.
That was something else to tell you the importance of Rangers in Nigerian football.
And
that was why when Rangers were preparing for their African Cup, because Green Eagles had a match too.
Okay.
The Rangers carried their training to the national to Lagos.
Lagos, okay.
So that they can train with the
national team. Okay.
You understand?
Okay. So they were virtually all in the national team.
Yes, it was Rangers and Shooting Stars.
Wow.
In the
That's
team.
really quite remarkable.
Again,
Again,
why Rangers of old will remain better forever than any Rangers? That's a factor. And the factor is this. Immediately after the war, as Dawood said, the Rangers was like, we came out of war, the war, continuation of the war, Rangers was formed, and they were beating everybody. And the Igbo people saw Rangers as a means of vetting
their anger. Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So every Igbo man that knows how to play football played for Rangers. They were not in any other clubs.
Exactly.
So you can play for it, you can be in Rangers without playing for until you stop your career.
Or you're just satisfied.
A lot of people never put on the main jersey except the training kits. I'm telling you what I'm sure of. So when they came, a lot of people from all Igbo land.
Joined the team.
Bar everywhere, Onisha, Oka, everywhere they were playing for Rangers.
Wow, that's very remarkable.
Then later, so many clubs were formed.
Okay.
A lot of people are not that who play for Rangers left, started going to the, even some Rangers players like at a time Ate Ebunam and Okesima left Rangers for Standard of Jos.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So as I started dispersing, the strength of that
team
Rangers
started
winning.
Yes, because when you come for a match, you see 6 Igbo players
in other.
Now the match they played the other day in Enugu, I think Benin Insurance, they have up to Enugu boys up to 6
in the club.
In their club, if Gombe people come, Gombe.
So
United come, you see so many Igbo boys playing there.
So
but after the war, everybody
was a Rangers. So what you were trying to tell us that after the war, Rangers were like the Igbo team, like our national, the Igbo national team. Let me put it that
don't see it like that way now.
It was Rangers that integrated the Igbo man into the mainstream of Nigerian
football.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay, of the Nigerian, will I say the country?
I remember there was a particular time. I think it was 1971 or so. And we read the history of this thing. In 71, they were preparing for African Cup or something. What is 71 or 72?
Yeah.
They had already gone to register, I think, the army team that they will
play as the Nigerian national team.
They've not finished Nigeria. We were playing amateur football that time.
Okay.
We have not finished playing our Nigerian team. They went to register the army team, believing that they will win, they will beat everybody. And here was these boys from the bushes in the war, so they came and beat everybody. Then they had problem of going to withdraw their registration from Cairo.
Really?
They take Rangers
to replace them with Rangers.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Another important point was when Rangers players moved to the United States to play for the schools. For example, Clemson. At the time, Clemson had Ate Bunam and so many other players.
They had many Rangers
players. Exactly.
Really?
Got scholarships
to
attend Clemson, and Clemson became a powerhouse in the United States.
Due to their influence?
Due to the influence from Rangers players moving to the United States, moving to university in the United States. And fortunately, myself, I moved to University of San Francisco. And before I got there, they had Andy Atuebu, Fidelis Atuebu, they have Godwin Odie, who also played for Nigeria.
Yeah, he was.
And University of San Francisco was a powerhouse too. We won about 7 championships, more than any other school in the United States.
Wow.
University of San Francisco.
Really?
Yes. So influence of Nigerians and mostly Rangers. And so these movements and players leaving different clubs, traveling abroad, made impact in Nigerian football. And that's part of the discussion we're having today.
Okay.
You know, people moving from one club to the other, out of the country, and you know, I always tell them in the United States that Nigerians, whether they like it or not, they should give Nigerians credit, especially Nigerian players. We helped to improve football,
the quality of play.
The quality of play in universities in United States, and that helped to help to improve the performance within the universities. And now, when you go to US, for example, in LA, they have two clubs, LA F.C. and Galaxy. And many years ago, we used to have in colleges 3,000 fans watching. Now in colleges they get 10,000. In a professional level, now everybody wants to buy franchise of football teams in United States, because football in United States, soccer in United States have surpassed baseball.
Really?
In attendance. And people still say Well, United States, they are still learning how to play soccer. That is not true. United States national team have beaten Italy. They have beaten Spain national team. So soccer have improved. Also because of the influence of Nigerians.
Yes,
in the 70s. Yeah. Sometimes they don't give Nigerians credit, but it's a fact.